Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV for our first league match day live of the season. Myself, Boz, Stocky, nearly at the Medway Council Priestfield Stadium.
Catchy.
Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Nice and catchy, like Stocky says. Stocky, first appearance for a little while.
Yep. How we doing?
How positive are you feeling today?
Very positive. I'm predicting 4-0 win today.
4-0,
nice
love
convincing
it.
win.
You going for scorers? Are we going to be that brave?
Yeah, I think Burton will get one. I think Tommy's going to come off the bench and grab one. Fancy a defender to nick one. Maybe today's the day that Zakawani scores. And Hanlon will get one. So 4 different scorers, clean sheet, top of the league.
Sun's out. Beautiful. Me and Boz have both gone 2-0. You've said same scores as last week, didn't you, Boz, on the preview? And I've said, who did I say?
You went for Parrot again?
Hanlon and Parrot. I did have a look on William Hill as well, and he was, I think it was 15-2 him to score any time and Gills to win, but I bottled it because my record of betting is not very good. So yeah, no team news yet because we are quite early, not too far away from the ground, and we will bring you team news as and when we get it. Inside the ground now, team news is in. No real surprises, are there, boys? I think we've already said plenty of times it'd have been harsh if they changed any of the 11 from last week.
No, you wouldn't have made any changes, as you said. Probably the most predictable lineup we've had in a while, isn't it?
It's good that we're picking players on the form as well, isn't it? Rather than just forcing people back in, and we're not rushing them back because we said on the preview we thought there might be 3 that come back on the bench, didn't we? But it's only Alex Lacey that's replaced Darren Simpson, so Connor Wilkinson and Elliot Lister both being looked after. So, and it's not like it's a weak bench, is it, Stocky?
No, exactly. There's still plenty, of subs there that can come and change the game if we need to, like Tommy. So I'm happy with that.
And Boz, you can probably understand Lacey coming in for Simpson because he can effectively play. He can play in all 3 positions across the back 4. So, as much as I don't like him playing left back, it makes sense in terms of he covers multiple areas. So, but yeah, not too long till kick-off. We're just going to get our seats and fingers crossed for 3 points and a good performance. Lockie, first real chance for Gills. Regan Charles Cook, he started really well again, didn't he?
Yeah, well, we've looked to get him through the flanks, haven't we? Like runners and just playing the ball over the top. And it's worked a few times. Another good ball down the right by Luke O'Neill. Charles Cook done well, probably fouled in the build-up to it. Yes. Ball across and Bingham had one cleared off the line.
Yeah, really good again. We started all right, haven't we, in fairness?
Yeah, there was about a 5-minute period where Burton was getting on top of it and they looked capable of scoring themselves, but I'd say it's probably about even at the moment.
Generally, their chances have come though from us being slack with possession, haven't they? Mark Burton a couple of times just rolled 10-yard balls.
Just feeling our way into the game as well. We've kind of changed the shape slightly, made little.
It looks like we've matched them up and gone to a 4-3-3, doesn't it? With Parrott, Bingham, and Burn in the middle, and then Charles Cook, Hanlon, and Josh Parker up top. Hang about, stay with us. That's good defending, Luke O'Neill.
For a free kick.
20 minutes gone, still 0-0. 25 minutes or so gone, and 1-0 to Burton. It's a bit out of the blue a little bit.
It's been sloppy along the way. Just sort of headed it into the ground.
It's a drilled corner. Why have we got? Is there a case for someone on the post?
There is, but I think Holy was literally a fingertip from keeping it out. Right?
Just defend the first ball better, I suppose, is a case as well. But yeah, just everything seemed a bit in slow motion, didn't it? Which is frustrating because it had been a promising start. Stocky.
No players on the post.
I just said, is there a case to be on the far post?
In, it won't have put it header, was it? Holy nearly got to it. Player on the post.
And he acts it clear. And now we go to the thing again where the home form now suddenly becomes under scrutiny again.
It'd be interesting to see that one back because it looked a free header. I don't know if it was a smart run and he lost his runner.
That's what Boz has just said. We make a case for, all right, you haven't got one on the post, but if you defend the ball better anyway, then the header don't go there, does it, I suppose? But it's frustrating considering we've been playing quite well. To win level, but how good is Brandon Hanlon doing the build-up? I was a bit concerned when he left off on the chance, but I've gone back to really smart finish. Raidamen's going off behind us and we're level. How close have we just come to taking the lead, was Brandon Hanlon, brilliant again. Long ball from Tom EAVES. Basically shuts off the centre half like he's not there, brings it under control. And I think the crossbar down the far end still shaking. He's so unlucky. About a minute left. 1 minute. Luke O'Neill just sorting himself out. Josh Parker's in it. Still 1-1. Literally 30 seconds left till the end of the half. But aside from that little spell where they scored, we've been alright, haven't we?
Yeah.
Half-time here at Greasefield, and it's Gills 1, Burton 1. Now, what do you make of that first half showing, Stocky?
I think it's been quite open so far. I think 1-0 at half-time is probably a fair reflection. They've had a few half chances as well. I think we look quite dangerous with that ball over the top and the pace of Hanlon and Parker running onto it. I don't think we got enough in the second half to go on and win it. And Charles Cook as well. I think we got enough in the second half to probably go on and win the game.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I've just tweeted exactly the same about what you said, Dan. So it's been really open in the middle of the park. Effectively, players are getting the ball in the centre circle, turning around and no one within 20 yards of them. It's just running into space, which is probably no bad thing at the moment. If we do take the lead, I'd like us to tighten up in that area a little bit. In terms of the new signings, I'm going to let you talk about one and I'll let Boz talk about the other one. Brandon Hanlon.
I think it's brilliant. Unlucky at the end of the first half. Like you said before you started filming, if he just scuffed it, probably would have went in. He probably caught it too clean.
Probably it's too true, unfortunately. Yeah, the crossbar nearly got broken in half.
No, I think he's done well. And he's used his pace. He's got him behind.
Set up the goal.
Set up the goal, exactly. Yeah, the ball for the goal as well was brilliant.
Yeah, it had to be perfect. It had to be weighted correctly, and it was, in fairness to him. But yeah, all in all, really promising, I think.
Yeah,
the new signings that are on display have been really good.
Other than, like you say, tightening up probably a little bit in that midfield area. Going forward, I think we look good. It's nice to see players like Charles Cook, you know, running forward with the ball. Parrott, when he was on, running forward with the ball, bit of creativity in that.
It's everything Steve Lovell said he wanted from us, wasn't it? Was to get pace into the side, and again, it looks like he's got it right so far. The only frustration is injury to Dean Parrott, looks like an hamstring, unfortunately. So since,
hopefully it's a minor
Steve
one,
Lovell said we've not had any injuries at the Q&A, that's now about 6 months. But yeah, it's been really promising. Right, Boz, we'll come to you now. Stocky's just done a bit about Brandon Hanlon. I want you to talk about the other new signing, Regan Charles Cook. I mean, they've both been equally impressive, haven't they?
I think we're pleasantly surprised. Very forward thinking. He doesn't get much opportunity, does he?
Well, he said that, didn't we, off air for a little bit? He just, like, defenders just sort of keep bouncing off him and he just keeps going.
Yeah, he seems to be able to spot a pass. A couple of times he tried to spot a pass and going out right.
Didn't we say back to that thing about bouncing off the ball? He could have gone down for the chance that he created for Billy Bingham, but he stayed on his feet, done really well. So, yeah,
Positive.
yeah, considering they're 2 free transfers that are underwhelming and all this and that we'll get from some, but yeah, I think they've been really, really good.
I think so far the score's about fair.
Stocky's just said exactly the same. He thinks 1-1, probably a fair reflection. But I think we've probably got more about us, and we've still got some decent options from the bench to perhaps go on and win it. The only thing me and Stocky said was if we do take the lead, I'd like us to tighten up in the middle of the park. It looks very open in there from both sides.
Yeah, goals and could do around, couldn't he? Because they keep coming down this side.
That was the look to me the side they was targeting a little bit. He kept getting doubled up with by Aikins and a right back, was Crayford, I think. But yeah, all in all, it's been pretty decent for the first home game of the season, and fingers crossed we can go on and win this second half. Gills, Luke O'Neill with an absolute peach. Stephen Bywell, I just watched it down the top corner. That's different level set piece, isn't it? Luke O'Trippier gives Gills the lead. 2-1 to Gills, 51 minutes gone. Dangerous free kick to Burton here, which they've been a bit cute with. They look lovely when they come off, don't they? But that is embarrassing.
No, Luke, I didn't.
Surely you're close enough there, you're just trying to hit the target, none of them that nonsense, but good for us.
It's too close to do stuff like that, can't it?
It was, you know, 3 of them within about 2 foot of each other, and then the ball ended up in the back of the Brian Moore stand, thankfully, so still 2-1. Oh, there's what's Brandon Hanlon got to do to score? He's just sitting inside of the post, and they've done really well again. Comes back out, and Regan Charles couldn't quite put the rebound away.
Just want either one of them to get a goal.
Yeah, they've both been really, really good, but corner and stay with it. It's 2-1 to the Gills. Come on, Billy Bingham. It's got to be good. This finishes it. Go on.
Go on.
Yes! Oh! It's done really well then. Oh, it's unlucky. There's a bit of a break on here, I think. Stay with us a sec. I'd like to take one here, Bings. That's how it is. Slowly, very calm. And cleared by Luke O'Neill. Still 2. Stop, we're just having a flat spot again, aren't we, a little bit? Corner to defend, free header. Looks like Marvin Sildale's cleared it for him, but that time I went off injured and we just seemed to have taken a little while to readjust again.
Holy's just made a decent save.
I was going to say, Luke O'Neill got caught out, didn't he? Didn't see the bloke running in behind.
Ball's come back in here, headed away. They still look dangerous on the counter though. We're always looking for that long ball.
Definitely, but just
a few minutes ago it was EAVES on the end of it rather than Hanlon, we probably wanted.
But yeah, still a little bit open for my liking, considering we're 2-1 up. We've got another corner to defend now, but still 2-1. 3-1 to the Gills! Brandon Hanlon unlucky again, but Tommy snaffles a rebound. That's probably game over. Just the Gills and the right of the
more than deserved it. Go on.
Good ball. It's good flick. That's another corner if it goes, or a throw in to us. Some of the football we play has been absolutely first class, hasn't it?
I think we're going to cause a lot of defensive problems this year with that pace.
Brandon Hanlon, no word of a lie, could have had 5. And they've been really good chances, and in fairness to him, he's hit the bar, he's hit the post, and Stephen Barber has made 3 really good saves. One of them was for the follow-up for the 3-second goal, wasn't it? He had the initial shot.
That's the opening message.
Another day, he scuffs through them and gets at it. Another corner just about to come in now, we'll stay with it. Short one, Luke O'Neill, Tom Eaves. Dinked far post. Burton rising. It's good header. Oh, roof of the net, nearly 4. Well, sponsor's man of the match has gone to Brandon Hanlon. I think a lot of times we always accuse the sponsors of just picking a goal scorer, so fair play, because he's been absolutely first class for 87 minutes, I think.
I think you said it's like he's got a sense of humour because he's been laughing.
Yeah, because he could have had 5. He really could have had 5. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's just been fouled again because they can't play against him. But with 3 minutes plus injury time ago, I'll say we're pretty comfortable 3-1 up. Time at the Medway Council, Priestfield, Gillingham 3, Burton 1. Boys, it's 2 games, but that's the most excited I've been about watching this football team in a long time. Stocky, some of the stuff we played was brilliant.
Yeah, thoroughly deserved second half, wasn't it? Nice to see, as I said earlier, repeating myself a bit, the creativity from midfield, the forward runs, looking to get that ball over the top for the pace of Hanlon and Charles Cook to run onto. And yeah, just a joy to watch.
And Boz, it's always nice to have someone like Tom Eaves to come off the bench if you need him halfway through the first half, isn't it, I suppose?
In the first 2 minutes he committed 1 foul and his next touch he scored, didn't he?
And we've already mentioned...
I think you said, didn't you, get that monkey off your back, so that first home win.
That home win's crucial straight away now. Yeah. I think we just said off air that we've scored now 5 goals this season. We took 5 weeks to score that amount last year, don't think we? So all the signs are promising. It is only 2 games.
There's still stuff to work on, so it was too open.
We were very open at stages,
and even
weren't we?
a period in the second half, 5-minute period, Burton looked capable of getting back into it.
Yeah,
so
we just got sloppy at the end as well, with silly fouls as well, weren't there?
Yeah, but going forward, looks very promising. Looks like it could be a good season. But
really,
as I said,
really
it's only 2 games. Try not to get too carried away. But no, it's looking good.
Man of the match, I think we all agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Brandon Hanlon was absolutely first class from minute to minute, whistle to whistle. The only thing that he missed was a goal, but it weren't for want of trying, and it certainly weren't through poor finishing on his part.
We'll have one later on in the season where it goes in off his backside.
Exactly,
like
and he knows nothing about it, so I'd be more concerned if he weren't getting into the positions. But yeah, proper striker's goal from Tom Eaves twice, which is what Steve Lovable spoke about at the
like getting in the box
Q&A, just staying in the 6-yard box. I think he's scored 1 from about the penalty spot and 1 from inside the 6-yard box. So early season, we are second in the league, I believe, on goal difference behind Barnsley, who are top. They've backed up last week's 4-0 win with a 2-0 victory today. Yeah, and Stocky, your bike ride next week.
I won't be looking this happy this time next week.
You probably won't be walking.
No, I probably won't.
This time next week.
Wednesday to Friday, cycling 200 miles.
So if you can all go and check out his GoFundMe page, and like we said on the match preview, myself and Boz, if you can go and dig deep, look behind the sofa, whatever it is, I think Stocky will appreciate any donations, and there are some good auction prizes to try and win. So
Tommy's boots.
Tommy's boots, hat-trick boots. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyable afternoon, sun shining, we are nearly top of the league, and as always, thanks for watching. Please keep sharing, liking, commenting down below, Facebook, Twitter, all that, all the socials, everything else. Until next time, up the Gills.